My name is Margie Hellman, and I'm a yoga teacher, a yoga therapist, and an occupational therapist with Holistic Services Group. So thanks for joining me this afternoon for 15 minutes of exploring how moving and breathing can give you a sense of well-being. So we know that yoga has been around for thousands of years, and there's an art to yoga, which I'm going to introduce you to today. Maybe you've done lots of yoga, maybe you've done no yoga. You will enjoy this session and perhaps get a different perspective on yoga. We're going to be moving slowly and connecting to our breath during this session. And what we're finding now is that there's actually a lot of science around how yoga works. So even though yoga's been around for centuries, the science we're seeing now is showing that yoga improves your immune system, it helps your cardiovascular system, it reduces muscular tension, and it also supports mental health. So well-being, mind and body. Yoga is a true mind-body practice. The thing that I love about yoga is that you can do it for yourself. So you're not relying on somebody else to do it for you. It's something that you can learn to do at home in your own time. So let's start. So we're going to start by just connecting to the breath. So we'll start sitting down. So get yourself in the comfy chair, not too comfy though, because you don't want to be in the couch potato position. I actually want you to sit in a way that you can sit up tall and you can feel your spine. So you don't have to pull your shoulders back and force yourself up. Maybe just imagine a string coming out of the top of your head, lengthening your spine, and your sitting bones pressing down into the seat. And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes because we're going to start by just connecting to the breath. And it's easier to get a good sense of your breath when your eyes are closed. So you're really enhancing your sense of what we call interoception. So interoception is another term that now particularly the psychology community is using, and it's about connecting to the feedback you get from your body when you breathe and move. And it's been shown to be a powerful way to regulate mood, so to reduce anxiety and to help with low mood. So I'm sitting with my feet a comfortable distance apart, about hip width. My feet are on the floor, so I have a feeling of being grounded or connected to the earth. And then my hands are resting on my knees. So I invite you to take a posture a bit like this. And then you could close your eyes. And just notice your breath for a few breaths. Just press the pause button now on all of the things you had to do today. And just take a few deeper breaths. Notice the feeling of breathing in. Breathing out. Invite all of your attention into the felt sense of your breath now. And now as you exhale, I want you to open your mouth and make a little sound, because this is going to enhance the feeling of your exhale, which is what brings that feeling of calm and presence into the breath. So you can watch me once and then you can have a go. So I'm opening my mouth, making a soft whisper sound, and my belly is gently contracting. You could even put your hand here. I want you to do 4 breaths like this. Let the breath roll right down, relax your belly, and as you exhale, make a little sighing sound. A whisper sound, feel your belly contract. Let your exhale get really slow. 3 more breaths. When you open your mouth, you can hear the breath. Gives your mind something to focus on. 2 more breaths. Slow down. Brings an instant feeling of calm because it's connecting directly to your nervous system. Last breath. See if you can exhale a little bit more slowly. Relax your mouth, relax your belly. Okay, so now we're going to stand up because probably you've been spending a lot of your day sitting and it's nice to stand up. We're just going to do some very simple movements now and bring that breath awareness that we've been cultivating into our movements. So you can bring your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart and just shift your weight a little bit from side to side. You might like to breathe in as you bend your knee and shift your weight to one leg, and then breathe out as you come back. Do this slowly a couple more times. Just breathe naturally. Maybe thinking about the place where you feel the inhale and the place where you feel the exhale. Like a moving meditation. Go one more time slowly from side to side. Can you feel the earth beneath your feet? Holding and supporting your body. Now bring your feet comfortable distance apart, and we're going to start with a very simple movement of just taking your arms up in the air like this. So you're raising both arms, just go as far as you comfortably can. And then as you breathe out, make that little sound and exhale a bit more slowly. Bring your arms down. Repeat this 2 more times. Inhale, float your arms up. Maybe your spine is extending. Can you feel it? Just feels like you want to breathe in here. And then as you breathe out, slowly lower the arms down. Yoga is about bringing your attention into your present moment experience. So feel your body moving and feel your breath. Breathing out slowly. Now we're going to take the arms up. I call this sun breath arms. So do this 3 times. Inhale, take your arms up and really feel a bit of a stretch in the side of your body, and then exhale down. I invite you to notice at the end of your inhale, there is a natural pause. Stay there for 2 seconds. And at the end of your exhale, there is a natural little pause before you breathe in. Stay there for 2 seconds. So do this again, noticing those little pauses. This is a very interesting part of the breath cycle. The little pauses, where there's a feeling of complete stillness. Okay, so let's add a little bit more variety into this movement now. And I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. We're going to do a twisting movement. So you're going to take your arms up, bend your elbows. My hands are resting at the bottom of my neck. And then as you twist around like that, you're going to twist around thinking about maybe breathing out as you twist and breathing in as you come back. And breathing out as you twist around the other way. And breathing in as you come back. Take your arms up and float them down. So try that one more time. See if you can really connect to the feeling of your spine twisting in that sort of movement like that, and breathing out as you do it. So take your arms up as you inhale, bend your elbows, rest your hands wherever they're comfortable, and as you exhale slowly, slow down, twist around to the right. As you breathe in, come back to the middle, and now exhaling slowly as you twist to the left. Inhale, come back to the middle, take your arms up, and then slowly float them down. So let's do one more movement in standing. We're trying to kind of also incorporate all of the different movements that the spine makes. So this is a side bending movement. It's a very simple movement in some ways, but it's also a movement that we don't make in everyday life, and our spine usually loves it. So it can be really good for tension in the neck and the lower back. And I'm going to ask you again, invite you to notice your breath as you move. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to take your arm, take your one arm and slide it down the outside of your thigh. Doesn't matter which side you do, you can mirror me. Take the opposite arm up and then come back to the middle. And then take the other arm up, breathing in and lengthening. And then breathing out. So what you might notice is that as you inhale here, the lung can expand and move a little bit more into the space in the side of your chest. And as you breathe out, your belly engages a little bit. So go back and forth a few times with your breath. And see if you can just feel the different parts of your body engaging, your awareness engaging in this simple movement. Okay. Now we're going to come back to just standing with the feet a comfortable distance apart. I want you just to close your eyes for just about 10, 20 seconds and feel your body. See what you can sense. Maybe you feel lighter, taller. Maybe you're just more able to be present in your body, so that mindfulness aspect. Okay, so we'll come and I'm going to come and sit down, and I'm just going to come back where we started, which was sitting and feeling that sort of awareness of the spine. I'd like you just to close your eyes and just to check in. Now as you sit here, take a few of those breaths with that feeling of extending your exhale. See what that feels like now. So as I said at the beginning of this class, yoga is such a simple way that we can enhance our well-being on a physical level. So whether you're struggling with back pain or neck tension, or whether you have a lot of struggles with mood or anxiety. I also teach yoga to people with different health conditions. Yoga is a wonderful way to get back a bit of a sense of control over your own health, and also to enhance every aspect of your daily life. Energy, mood, feeling good, being able to move your body freely. The list goes on and on. Enhances relationships. It's a wonderful holistic practice. We can call it stretching, we can call it breathing, we can call it yoga. It's all the same soup. So I hope you've enjoyed today. If you have any questions, maybe you can put some questions in the chat for me now. Michael, honey, do we have, Candy, do we have any questions? I'll just check the chat. No questions. So anyway, feel free to contact us at Holistic Services Group if you'd like to try doing a little bit more yoga, bringing that into your workplace or into your life in some way. So, namaste, as we say, peace. Meet you on the mat.